They're not faking out. Mighty Cleave flies, does respectable damage, nothing crazy. Fusion Flare is going to launch next. Oh, let's go, baby. You should have faked out, let me tell you. You should have definitely faked out right there. What's going on, guys? Cisco here, back with some more VGC dub battles, and today we've got a snow team featuring Kyurem White alongside Iron Boulder with the muscle band. A huge shout out to Yaya from the Discord for creating the team and putting out the events code. I really appreciate it. This team looks absolutely dope. Now, like I mentioned, we have a snow team here with Alola Ninetales rocking Snow Warning and the Focus Sash, and it's got Aurora Veil, Dazzling Gleam, Icy Wind, and Protect. So its purpose here is just to get up that snow, make our side a little bit bulkier with the Aurora Veil, and go for some Icy Winds to give us some type of speed control since we do not have a Tailwind user on this squad. So yeah, Ninetales is going to be more of that supportive role for that weather control. Next up, we've got the Kyurem White with Life Orb, rocking Fusion Flare, Earth Power, Blizzard, and Protect. With the Ghost Terror as well, by the way. So Ghost Terror is going to help us avoid those fake outs, and we can just Terrasilize into Ghost, avoid those fake outs, and be able to do some good damage with either one of those three moves that we have. At the same time, Under the Sun, Kyurem White will get a 30% defensive boost. 30% or 50%, I forgot which one it was. But one of those two will get a defensive boost under Snow, making it a little bit more tankier. Normally it rocks the Assault Vest, but we're rocking the Life Orb here today to do some extra bit of damage and, you know, get rocking with Kyurem White, which is a pretty cool moveset, and that Ghost Terror is really, really nice. Then we've got the absolute powerhouse in Iron Boulder here with the Muscle Band and Core Drive, which will boost its physical moves power by 10%. So Muscle Band will boost the physical moves on the Iron Boulder by 10%, making Mighty Cleave, Psycho Cut, and X Scissors just strong damaging moves. And at the same time, it'll be getting a Core Drive boost from the Electric Train that Marina will be setting up. I'm not sure what it's Core Drive into. I think it's either going to be speed or attack, but it's going to be one of those two. And this thing's going to be absolutely speedy and hit like an absolute truck to dominate the opposing side. So it's got Mighty Cleave, Psycho Cut, and X Scissors, like I mentioned. A really good coverage for those dark types with the X Scissor, and then Psycho Cut and Mighty Cleave, just really two good stab moves on the Iron Boulder. And as for the rest of the squad, we've got Choice Scarf from Rhydon to set up terrain and outspeed the opposing side with that Choice Scarf. It's got Snarl to lower the special attacks out of the opposing side, Dragon Pulse just to consistently do some really good damage with a Dragon side move, and then Volt Switch and Electro Drift. We've got the Iron Hand with its standard set, Soul Vest, Fake Out, Wild Charge, Drain Punch, and Stomping Tantrum. And finally, we got the Gouging Fire with the boosted energy to raise its speed in order to outspeed the opposing side, go for some Dragon Cheers, and boost our Dragon types by a +2 in the chance of it getting a critical hit. So Kyurem White and Rhydon, we lead it next to Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire outspeeds them, clicks Dragon Cheer, and those two Dragon types will get a +2 in landing a critical hit, or a 50% chance, as I like to say, instead of the +2, because it doesn't really make sense. It's more clear to say 50% than the +2. But yeah, Gouging Fire going to be a really good supportive Pokemon to increase the damage output of Kyurem and Rhydon, and at the same time, it has Breaking Swipe to lower the attack side of the opposing side, and Flare Blitz to do some pretty decent damage, as it's a fire type as well. So overall, a lot of cool synergy on the squad. Definitely a fun looking team. I mean, Iron Boulder just going to be absolutely juiced with power and speed. Like, this thing is going to be a threat, and all of its moves have some sort of stab. Mighty Cleave and Psycho Cut, like I said, stab on its typing, and then we can Terrasilize into Bug and get the Terra stab boost on the X Scissor, and at the same time resist those dark type moves that we're going to be weak to, and fighting type moves. So, well, we're not weak to fighting type moves, but we're going to resist it completely with that Bug typing. So really cool squad. Let's get right into these battles with Muscle Band, Iron Boulder, and Kyurem White, and try to get some dubs. We got a battle against Red Knight here. Going to be Kyogre and Zamazenta alongside Incineroar, Amoonguss, Tornadus, and the Furgraf. So a really pretty basic squad here. So we kind of want to bring in Ninetales just to stop them from getting that full weather control with the rain. Muscle Band, Iron Boulder looks pretty good, but I don't want to lead it just because of the Intimidate potential. And you know what? I might just lead these two. I might just go into these two. They're 177 speed. The issue is if they lead Kyogre, then they're going to be able to get up. We're going to go this. We're going to go this. So we're going to lead with terrain control, as they have no form of terrain control on their end. They do have weather control, but if they lead Kyogre, we can just swap in. We can Volt Switch into any one of the Pokemon, bring out the Alola Ninetales, get that weather control, go for Blizzard, do some great damage. Looks fantastic to me. It's gonna be Zama and Furgraf. Zama and Furgraf. Okay. I could double into the Zamazenta. That could be a pretty decent play. I mean, we've got Fusion Flare and we can go for Volt Switch. Really isn't that bad. Yeah, I think I might just do that. Body press could do some pretty good damage onto me. What's your speed looking like? Are you pretty fast? You're 143. You're not that slow, but you're not outspeeding Zama. I'm gonna protect. I'm not gonna waste my ghost tower right away. I'm gonna volt switch out. They are gonna waste this translation. Okay, that's really good to see. That's really good to see right there. It is gonna be into Zama Center, probably Dragon then, right? Great fire. That's fine. That's fine, buddy. So now I can go for Earth Power. That's kind of why. That's kind of why I wanted to scope out. I'm gonna go for the Helping Hand. All right, I like this turn. I really like this turn. And the following turn, we can just translate into Ghost, say no thank you to the body press, and be perfectly fine. We're gonna volt switch out of here, do great damage onto Zamazenta, bring in the Alolan Ninetales. Now, if they do have, if they are going into the Ninetale slot, we live on Focus Sash no matter what. So I really like this play. They could swap into Kyogre here, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Snow Warning's gonna get popped, but if they should be going body press into the Kyurem White. Just too easy, man. Just too easy. All right, lovely. Great stuff right here. Now I could go Ghost Tower Earth Power here, and I actually just might do that. And look to swap, because I think they probably swap into Kyogre here. I could go for another swap here. Oh, let's see actually what our core drive boost is into. It's gonna be attack, so we're maximizing our attack through the roof. So we're gonna be hitting like an absolute truck with this boulder. Could go Icy Wind to like slow them down. And low key, I don't mind that, because I could go Earth Power and Icy Wind, slow them down, outspeed, and that way I don't have to waste Terastization. Hold up, I think that might be clutch. It is gonna be Kyogre. That's a pretty obvious play. I'm not wasting Terastization yet, because I think... No, we don't outspeed. We don't outspeed. No. Oh my goodness. That's bad. Ninetales, you really just screwed me over right there. Oh no. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I was really hoping that we outsped right there. Because if we outsped, we land the Earth Power, we just pick up the KO right there. Plain simple, easy. Let's go Mighty Cleave into you. I mean, Mighty Cleave into Zamazenta picks up the KO. So I don't think they're just gonna give it to me like that. Do this. I had to play right there, man. I had to play. I was just really confident that we would potentially outspeed, but this is a pretty fast-ish Zamazenta, I guess. Mighty Cleave is gonna fly into Kyogre, do great damage, not enough to pick up the KO. Heavy Slam launches, doesn't really do much, and then what? Origin Pulse, please miss on Boulder. Woo! Let's go. That's a really good play right there. That's a little bit of a luck play, but I'll take it. I need that. Definitely needed that luck. So now we're gonna go Mighty Cleave into this slot, and then I'm just gonna rip an Electro Drift into the Kyogre slot here. Just change the targets around a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Electro Drift into the Kyogre. We're gonna say bye-bye to Kyogre. And then Boulder should be outspeeding this Zamazenta thanks to the -1 in speed, and then this should be able to do more than enough damage, even though it's at +1. Bye-bye, Zamazenta. Let's go, baby. All right, we messed up with the Kyurem White there, and that's by not Terastizing into Ghost, but we're making it back. We're making it back right here. Slowly making it back. They don't have Terastization anymore. We can go X-Scissor into the Ferrograph slot, probably just pick up the Winning KO, and then E-Drift into whatever other Pokemon they have. Into Torn. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. So I could go... you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna go Bug Terror here. Look to do a whole bunch of damage onto the onto the Furgraph, and then Tornadus should be dying out here via the Electro Drift. Unless it's Focus Sash. Unless it's Focus Sash. But Iron Boulder with a nice little Bug Terra. Gonna do some crazy damage with the Muscle Band boost. And it's just a strong Pokemon. E-Drift gonna fly into Tornadus. Bye-bye Tornadus. When it KO, you're not Focus Sash, you're probably Cobra Cloak. And then a beautiful, nice little Terra Step X Scissor into the Furgraph, baby. Iron Boulder, show mount's done. Ooh, close. Close. Not quite there, but close. Still a lot of damage, though. Still a ton of damage. Core Draft's gonna wear off. We're gonna go for another X Scissor here. And we're gonna let the Boulder get the finishing KO here. We're gonna let Boulder get the finishing blow here. It's all juiced with power right now. It's ready to go. It's ready to go, baby. Let's go. So that's 2 KOs for the Iron Boulder here. That's really, really good. And I'm glad to actually stay in it. Let my Boulder shine here. X is gonna fly, connect onto the Furgraph. Bye, Furgraph. 2 KOs for the Iron Boulder. Positioned it perfectly, even though we had to sacrifice Kyurem White. Let's go, baby. GG's. All right, we have an interesting looking team here. Straight water central here. You got Dazzling on the Bruxish, Propelitail on Barraskewda, Huge Power Azumarill. It's just a whole bunch of rain options. Okay. So we can rain on their parade here with a nice little Ninetales, which I think is going to be a very good lead here. Now, they do have 2 forms of weather control, but I don't think they bring in Pelipper and Kyogre. I think that's just a little bit too much. I mean, I think Miraidon plus Kyurem is just a really good lead here. We'll do this. That way we can see what they lead. Maybe they lead Rain on their own. We Volt Switch out with that Choice Scarf, outspeed, bring in a little Ninetales, get the snow up, and go from there. Because they really depend on that rain here to do damage. Okay. It's really good. That is really, 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 really good. But unfortunately, Kyurem White really can't do much damage here. Like, it's kind of like minimalistic damage. Really is very little damage. I'm gonna Volt Switch into who's not protecting. I'll Volt Switch into you, because why not? I'll just throw Earth Power here. Could go Blizzard. I'll just go Blizzard. Just in case of a Grass Terra. Just in case. Just in case, baby. Kyogre, what are you gonna go into? Let me guess. Let me guess. Is it green? No, it's... Oh. It's not green. It's light blue. It's... Okay. It is not Kyurem White's day, let me tell you. It is not Kyurem White's day. They are rocking Blizzard. This does a lot of damage, man. That's a lot of damage. Now we know that this Barraskewda is outspeeding me by a lot. What's the right call here? Miraidon or Iron Boulder? Go Boulder. Boulder's the exact definition of not hitting leg days. Like, look at its back legs. Like, you know, actually no, its calves are pretty big, but these joints right here just not it. Oh, they go CC there. Good play. They read the protect. And they're just really... They're really getting after me here. I'm gonna go Blizzard again. Okay. So I think that might be Choice Spec and Choice Scarf. I think. I think we outspeed. We should be able to outspeed Kyogre here. Yeah, we outspeed Kyogre. So we'll do this because the Barraskewda's got to be Choice Scarf. There's no shot it's not Choice Scarf. Is Barraskewda even that fast? Let's find out. Let's find out real quick. I'm hoping I'm processing it. Barraskewda, right? Yeah, it's Barraskewda, yeah. So we're gonna try it because I think they're gonna be coming in with a... Oh no, it's actually really fast. It's one speed point. It's a speed tie. It's a speed tie. Was it? Yo, I might be bugging. Regardless, this is fine. Mighty Cleave launching into the Bruxish. That's a one-hit KO, baby. Get out of here. All right. Even though we had a rough start, I think we're good. I think we're good. Because your last Pokemon is going to be the... Palkia. Yep, welcome Palkia. Welcome Palkia. I think all day, we go for... This better be 205 max. Oh, it's not. Oh, no wonder we... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. We're just gonna go E-Drift into you, and then I'm gonna Mighty Cleave into you. Yep, E-Drift is outspeeding. That should be able to pick up the KO onto the Miraidon here. I mean, not Miraidon, onto the Kyogre. Bye-bye, Kyogre. Have a good day. Nice Blizzards, by the way. And then Mighty Cleave should be able to outspeed this Palkia. How much damage are we doing here? Yep, we outspeed. Give me at least 75% damage. Come on. Whew, that's good damage, baby. That is really good damage. Earth Power's gonna fly. Miraidon soaks, baby. That's GG's. E-Drift, Mighty Cleave, GG's. A rough start, but we came out on top thanks to the Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder has just been an absolute beast. 2 games, 2 rough starts, but Iron Boulder has our back and clutches up these games for us, baby. Let's go. GG's. All right, we got another rain team. That's 3 for 3 with rain. But this is more so down the Trick Room route. So how are we stopping this Trick Room from being set up? How are we stopping Trick Room? I mean, Iron Boulder looks really good here. Iron Boulder looks phenomenal. So does Kyurem White with the Fusion Flare. I think we go into these two, right? Actually, not necessarily. I think I'm going this. This gives me some flexibility to as to who I want to bring in. Depending on if they lead weather or if they lead terrain, I can swap into whichever other one to cancel it out. This is gonna be pretty tough. This looks pretty tough. If I let them set up Trick Room, it's gonna be a hard battle right back up. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, we all get just destroyed here. But I think I just double into you. They can only fake out one. So there's really no point in going into Ghost Terror, no? Yeah, there's no point in going Ghost Terror because only one of us is getting faked out. They're gonna Terra Slice. Go fire. Grass. I have X Scissor. I have options here. I have options. They're not faking out. Mighty Cleave flies, does respectable damage, nothing crazy. Fusion Flare is going to launch next. Oh, let's go, baby. You should have faked out, let me tell you. You should have definitely faked out right there. Now, no Trick Room's going to get set up here. They are going to go Drain Punch into one of these two Pokemon, unfortunately. Oh, that was aggressive. That was aggressive. But guess what? You got no Terra. I could just double into you with Psycho Cut. Bring out the Indeedee, why not? Ooh, but they're gonna redirect here. They could also protect, right? Yeah, they could also protect. I mean, what if I just leave it alone? It's gonna be Urse. Just don't know if Blizzard connects. So Blizzard. Test our luck here a little bit. So I'm gonna go Bug Terra here because I just don't. I think they're gonna go Drain Punch into my Iron Boulder here. And I didn't want to protect Cure Mike because we have speed advantage, and I just want to get some good damage off and just KO this. They do protect. Okay, fair enough. Psycho Kick gets blocked. That means that the Ursaluna is going to target down the Boulder here with a ground type move, which is actually a really good Terra on our end then. But not before Blizzard flies through first. Blizzard connects. Blizzard KOs? Oh my goodness. Oh, this team. Iron Boulder, Kyurem White, have yourself a bow. A bow, wow, wow. Wow. That's some damage from these two, yo. That's some damage. Ursh is our last Pokemon. It's gonna double into you. Make sure we pick up that KO for sure. Because that's the only way they can win here. If Iron Hand survives on their end and they start getting some Drain Punches off. Psycho Cut's gonna fly. She doesn't KO. This thing is just absolutely bulky, but Fusion Flare is gonna be able to pick up the KO onto the Iron Hands here. Bye bye, Iron Hands. And now this becomes a 4v1, probably 3v1, because close combat's probably flying into Kyurem White. We can blow into you. Okay. Just not what I expected for sure. And my Kyurem might actually outspeeds. Which actually, hold up, I didn't think of that. But this is a Trick Room team, so it didn't really matter. But I was gonna say, if this thing outspent my Kyurem White and they went for close combat, that we would have been in a rough position. But hey, it didn't happen. That's GG's, baby. Let's go. 3 for 3. Alright, we got a battle against Cranidactyl here. It's gonna be a really cool looking team here. You got Kyogre and Kyurem Black this time. So Kyurem versus Kyurem here. Got Tinkaton with Fake Out. So a pretty cool squad. Pretty cool squad. I think Ninetales is definitely a must here. Don't mind Boulder as a lead here. Because I could just go Boulder and Rhydon. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. Alright, let's do it. Against Cranidactyl. It's a really cool name, Cranidactyl. I'm guessing it's a combination between Cranidactyl and Aerodactyl. Alright, let's see. I do bring out Tinkerton though, unfortunately. That's just not really what we want to see there. I think they think I'm right on, like they just have to. I think they have to think I'm right on here. Okay, that's a little bit of a misplay. That's a missed opportunity because we could have gone into a little Ninetales plus Kyurem White. And we have the Ghost Hair to stop the fake out, to bypass fake out. So that would have been a really good play. Then we could like lock into Blizzard or something. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna go for that Bug Terror, resist that ground type move that's probably coming through. Yep, fake out into Ninetales. That's really good. And we're actually outspeeding, so Mighty Cleave can just pick up the KO. No, it doesn't. Close. It doesn't. Sandseamer's gonna fly. It's gonna miss on someone. It's gonna miss on Boulder. Wow. Oh, that's a little bit rough there. All right, what are your speeds here? 176 and 177. Okay. So there's no reason to go Icy Wind, right? We'll just protect here. Okay, free turn. Free turn right here. Free turn. Did you forget that Mighty Cleave goes through that protect, baby? Did you forget Mighty Cleave goes through protect? Can't do that, buddy. You just can't do that. But Gigaton Hammer doesn't, unfortunately. Gigaton Hammer does not go through protect, but Mighty Cleave does, baby. Let's go. Low key. Kind of forgot about that. But I'll take that as a perfect play. Low key forgot about that. Wow. Now, I could try to set up Aurora Veil. Yeah, let's try starting Aurora Veil. Let's go for Tailwind, that's fine. Player was gonna fly, gonna connect to Ninetales, that's fine. It really doesn't matter for me. Really doesn't matter. We're gonna go for a nice little Mighty Cleave into the Whimsicott. If this thing is not focused, that's bye-bye Whimsy. Actually, never mind. Hello, Whimsy. You're still alive. Gotta be careful here. This game's still not over. Loki, there's a good chance that it doesn't outspeed Rhydon. Also, what restricted did you bring? Because you haven't shown a single restricted yet. Rhydon still might be able to outspeed here. We're at like, what, 240 speed? We're at 280. I think we outspeed this. I think we still outspeed Tinkerton, and yeah, we do. E-Drift is gonna fly into rain. Great damage. That's good damage. That's always good damage. They're doubling it to you. Okay, that's fine. Boulder soaks, baby. Boulder soaks, no problem. Mighty Cleave's gonna KO the Whimsicott. And now we're sitting in a relatively good position here. We know that one more E-Drift KOs you, but Kyurem White comes out. That's a little rough. They still have Terrestrialization. So I'm just gonna protect here. Scope out for that Terra. You have 2 more turns of Tailwind. And I might just sacrifice them right on here, I think. Yep, there's a Terra on. Should be on to Cure and Black. Yep. 2 electric. Okay. Interesting Terra. We're just protecting with our Boulder. Scale shot. Let me tell you, that is rough. That is rough. Because now we just lose. Oh no. And we lose our defensive boost. I think now we lose. Any way skill shot misses here? There's a chance. Proper targeting. Proper targeting. I was hoping they would go into Cure and White here. Come on, outspeed. Don't let this thing outspeed you. Oh, it outspeeds us. Player up does a ton of damage. That's GG's. And we get an attack drop. That doesn't mean anything, actually. Fusion Flare is going to launch. Oh my goodness, that's rough. You KO the Tinkaton. That's absolutely rough. Yeah, that Tailwind really just won them that game. And now they don't miss scale shot. Oh, come on, man. How did we lose this one? How did we lose this one? We got a battle against Kevin here. It's going to be Lunala and the Cranidactyl alongside Indeedee, Fluttermane, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, and Chi-Yu. So weather battle gonna be prominent, gonna be prevalent here. It's really important that we win this weather battle. I like this lead. I think I like this lead. Actually, I think I really like that lead. Yeah, we go for that. We go for that. So the idea is going to be to lead Iron Boulder. If they lead the Indeedee, I can just go straight into a Bug Terror, X Scissor the Indeedee. And then with the Cure and White, we can go for Blizzard. Let's get this show on the road here. Iron Boulder's got to put in some crazy work right now. Chi-Yu and Indeedee. It's not bad, you know. It's not bad. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is how much damage Dark Pulse is actually doing. So we're gonna... Dark Pulse could do a lot of damage here. I think I'm gonna go aggressive Bug Terror X Scissor. And I could double protect as well. Because I'm worried about them going to Heat Wave and just KOing my Boulder. Because I Terraslice. The Heat Wave doesn't make sense here. Heat Wave just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm going to just go Bug Terror, X Scissor into the Indeedee slot. And then I'm going to follow through with Earth Power. What? Who, what, where, when, why? What kind of swap is that? Oh, now they see the Terra. Now they go for Heat Waves. That's not if they go for Heat Wave right now, but I think they should be going Dark Pulse. Let's go Snarl, actually. Okay. And Wow, that does damage. That does damage. X is gonna launch, just gonna be neutral, and then Shadow Shoot is available as well. Not doing enough damage. And Earth Power is just gonna tickle this thing a little bit. Actually, low key, that's a lot of tickling. That's a lot of tickling, even though we're -1. Protect Earth Power here. Cure White's gonna have to go down here. Cure White's gonna have to go down. What's Chi-Yu? If this Chi-Yu, it's not Choice Scarf actually. Oh, they're gonna go Trick Room, right? Why are you setting up Trick Room right here? You're protecting? You really just would have given me your... No, they do protect. Okay, good. Whew, let's go. Let's go. That's a good turn. Good turn. Very good turn. Earth Power's gonna fly. Do minimal damage onto the Indeedee. But now, most importantly, X-Scissor should pick up the KO on the Indeedee. And I might just rock into Fusion Flare into the Lunala here. Hopefully Fusion Flare does enough damage. Probably's gonna fly. That's really expected. X-Scissor, Bug Terror boosted, Muscle Band boosted. Boulder, I need you here. Boulder, if I ever needed you, is right now. Here, right now. Bye-bye, Indeedee. Get out of here. Now we're gonna take some Rocky Helmet chip. But you're no match for my Iron Boulder, baby. Let's go. Iron Boulder has just been doing an insane amount of damage. What am I playing? How fast is this Lunala? You're telling me this Lunala is faster than my... This is... What? Now they have full weather control. Unless they bring out right on now. Hoping they bring in right on now. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Because now we get weather control. Now we're getting the weather control. Nice. Let's go. Screw your son. I go Aurora Veil. I'm just gonna choose the Dragon Pulse. They still have Terrestrialization, unfortunately. Nice, we outspeed Dragon Pulse. Bye bye, Cranidactyl. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Huge KO right there. Aurora Veil gets set up, and don't worry, that was not a speed tie. I was Choice Scarf. Aurora Veil gets set up. We're gonna be bulking some shots here. Meteor Beam is definitely flying into the Alolan Ninetales. And we're Focus Sash, so that doesn't even matter. Now, the question that actually still matters a lot is gonna be... How fast is... Choice Scarf Chi-Yu? Because this game is not over. We outspeed all day. The only way this goes bad is if they're running Fairy Terra on the Lunala. They haven't terrestrialized yet, right? You know, they haven't terrestrialized. What are they waiting for? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dragon Pulse outspeeding. How much damage are we doing here? Oh, not enough. Not enough. But we are outspeeding. Snarl's gonna fly. It's not gonna KO my Ninetales here. And it's definitely not KO him right on. It's just Dazzling and Pulse. If they're Fairy Terra, they win. If they're Fairy Terra, they just win this game. Don't be Fairy Terra. But it's just like everything is Fairy Terra. Okay, they're not even terrestrializing yet, though. We get rid of the Chiyu. Oh, don't be Fairy Tara, man. Dazzling Flies. How much damage are we doing here? Decent, decent. They're Fairy Tara. They're Fairy Tara. They're Fairy Tara. They're 100% Fairy Tara. Why are you doing this to me? You're Fairy Tara. I know you are. Unless you're like Psychic Tara? Or it could be Dark. Come on, don't be Fairy. Don't be Fairy. I feel like they would have terrestrialized into Fairy already, right? Are they just playing with my emotions? Woo, let's go, baby. We're not Fairy Tara. They didn't waste terrestrialization anywhere else. Dragon Pulse gonna fly. That's gonna be bye-bye Lunala. 4-0 with this Iron Boulder team. Iron Boulder did an immense amount of work, baby. Let's go. GG's. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our muscle band Iron Boulder team is complete. And this thing, like I mentioned at the beginning, it's absolutely juiced. Hits absolutely strong. Hits through protects. Can do it all. I think we went 4-1 with the squad. There was one match. Yeah, 4-1 with the squad. Really, really good stuff. Really impressive stuff from the Iron Boulder. Muscle Band actually doesn't give it that much of an attack boost that I was hoping for, but regardless, nevertheless, it still did a lot of damage. Picked up 1-hit KOs left, right, and center, and it was really, really good. Overall, this whole team in general was really good. I think it has a lot of synergy, can do a lot of damage, and it's really hyper offensive, and has it all. It has weather control and it has terrain control, and we all benefit from it. So really, really good, really, really cool squad. Shout out to you, Yaya. Really cool stuff. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.